Underdog crypto. Flipping my bank account. Just flip the bag, made it flip like a flip phone. Underdog crypto. Look at my bank account. Lifted my bag, I'm a millionaire crypto. Underdog crypto. Flipping my bank account. Just flip the bag, made it flip like a flip phone.
It is your boy Underdog Crypto, aka Jay, here with another cryptocurrency video. Today, folks, we have the announcement of the T3 Legacy Challenge. And we're going to be talking about all of the information that you need to know for those who tuned in, those who participated. It's time. I hope you're ready. Now, before I get started, I need to check to make sure that you can hear me. If you can hear me, please simply type into the channel Underdog Crypto. We can hear you, so I can get started with this announcement. If you're ready, let's go. All right. So it looks like you can hear me loud and clear. Folks, I am excited today. It's Underdog Crypto, and I get to tell you the Legacy Challenge. Now, let me tell you about this really quickly. Legacy Challenge was a challenge I gave to you. It started on October 26, 2021, and it ended on November 26, 2021. Now, what was that challenge? I'm going to show that to you now. So that challenge I had was a challenge where I'm trying to change the narrative that we believe in cryptocurrency. And that is, it's all about us and not about community. Community is the most essential aspect to every crypto project, to every person who participates, because our collective intelligence and our ability to come together is what makes us win. And I understand it all too well. And I asked you to do three things. And I'm going to bring up those three things that I asked you to do. And I'm going to bring this to you so we can talk about that.
Of meeting their needs.
And before I go further through it, this is a conversation that I had. And I'm going to play this to you. And it's going to go over the three things that you're supposed to do in this challenge. Check this out, folks, and let's see what was said at that time.
There isn't capacity to think about generating wealth because we are literally trying to meet the most basic needs that we might have. And so really understanding our behavior and our circumstances, are we operating from a place of survival? And this can happen even when we're not actually in survival. We see this a lot for individuals who have, like myself, right, who have our first generation college graduates or first generation poverty kind of survivors, right, that have kind of changed the economic status of my family, but that's my nuclear family. But we inherited all of these beliefs about money, about poverty, about lack, and we have to do something to disrupt that, right? And so if we are only going on our own experience and our own knowledge, then we might continue to repeat the cycle regarding investments. And so the psychology is made up of our thoughts, our feelings, and our experiences as it relates to loss, because I think that's what a lot of folks who don't understand investment and wealth generation, they think about the risk because the rewards don't feel tangible.
Psychology. But I've got mine. She got hers. It's time for you to get yours. How are we going to do this? Well, in honor of what I'm trying to build, we're going to practice what we preach. So the first thing we're going to do is have you take action, because that's what it takes. So how do we take that action? This is what you're going to do. One of the first things I'm going to ask you to do is take a moment to go to www.ajettarobinson.com/book. I want you to pick up her book called The Gift of Grief, a practical guide on grief and loss. Now, I'm going to read this to you. It says, although grief is a universal experience, our grieving process is unique to each of us. We encounter a variety of losses that often leave us feeling unanchored and uncertain on how to move forward. This guide is intended to help you, guide you through understanding what grief is, the different types of losses that might trigger the grief, how to talk to kids about grief and loss related to death, dying, and divorce, how social media influences our grief, and most importantly, tips on how to recover and create meaning and purpose after loss. There's a chapter in that book that I've talked about, chapter 10, about going from surviving to thriving. It's one of the first books I read before I started this channel. And that gave me the sense of community building that I needed. And I gained that from her talking to me about how to leverage this capital through community building. You are part of my community if you're watching this video, or you've utilized my labor with the knowledge or any of the content creators to get you aware of a project. We're not here to shill or to give FUD. We're here to give research, facts, and knowledge, but we're here also to help you build the knowledge that gets you the wealth, that gets you a legacy. Do you have a legacy? Now, the second thing, if you will, you're going to need to go to Red Dad, Blue Dad. He has also volunteered to assist me, as he's already in the space, in the communities, going to people's homes, face to face, putting his life at risk in doing so to get people the knowledge to get wealth in this cryptocurrency war, the financial war, a war fought without bullets or guns. I want you to go to Red Dad, Blue Dad's page, click like, subscribe to his channel, and also do that. That's step number 2. But I'm still not done. There's one more step. Step number 3. You know who this is. And if you don't, let me introduce you to Indigo Saint. This was retweeted by the Zimbabwe Hip Hop Award Show. If you don't remember, Indigo Saint is a 3-time Hip Hop Award-winning Artist of the Year. He was retweeted by Sway Calloway and other celebrity influencers. This is what they said. Today, we focus on Friends of Indigo. This man's pen game made waves all the way from the city of kings and queens to across the globe. We look forward to his new project dropping soon. We celebrate your lyricism. The Hip Hop Award Show. 3 times award-winning artist Indigo Saint. I am working now with Indigo Saint. He is working in his communities. He started a big task force years ago to about suicide awareness. Because of not having access to the funds that he would need and the resources to make this even bigger, he was only able to do what he could do with the skills he was given through his music to be impactful. Well, Indigo Saint is working with Underdog Crypto. Indigo Saint has something in store for all of you who are in the cryptocurrency market. And that is what you had to do. 3 things. Are you ready for the names to be revealed? Now, folks, let me go ahead and preface this with a understanding. YouTube sometimes does not allow people's comments to show. It will filter it, and sometimes it don't show up. I went through Red Dad, Blue Dad's page. I checked with Dr. Robinson. I also went to the top, the Video on Indigo Saints page. I wrote down all the names, hundreds of names, everyone who liked, everyone who tweeted, everyone who said something, everyone who did it within that 30-day time period. I cross-reference each one to create these lists so I can have the winners. However, if your name does not appear on the list and you did all 3 of these things during the time period, don't worry about that. Simply leave a comment here in this video. Say, Underdog, I participated in all 3, and I will reach out to you and contact you, and I will get the information. We'll square it away, and I'll make sure that you're taken care of, because there's things going to happen in this technology world. let's not worry about the small things. The whole point is, are we building community? So with further ado, let me show you the names I have who won in this particular thing. So we have first in the Legacy Channel winners, the names that were selected who did all three things are as follows: Flex, LS84, O or Zero, and Veronica. Now I have the full names on and their addresses. I'm going to be going and I'm asking you to, if you see your name here and you see this is your name, just in case there might be some scammers out there who try to take your prize, I'm going to ask you to verify through a means so I can know that it's you. So that is the first name. And I'm going to tell you, we're still not done. I also picked the Superior Community Support Awards. These are individuals who may not have done all three or may have done all three, but they may have missed a time period. Regardless, they still showed up and showed out. So let me give you your names. Kings and Queens Empowerment, Red Dad, Blue Dad, D Mood, Tony Gurrid, Kristen Lambert, Loretta Monroe, Liban, Moose Ali, and the Petersonism. I'm still not done. I added another one for community engagement. These are individuals who participated. They may not have gotten all three done, but they still were active, and I'm going to put their names down here as well. The Weird Guy, Third Eye Explosion, Mardio Morrison, and Phantom Beats. Now, what's going to happen now? So let me remove this so I can see you here. So folks, I'm about to tell you each category and what you're going to win, what you have won. And again, if your name wasn't mentioned and you know you engaged during that time period, don't worry about it, folks. Don't even get upset. Simply leave a comment or hit me on Telegram, say Underdog Crypto, YouTube was tripping, and I'll be happy to sort it out with you, and I'll make sure that I take care of you. We're not going to forget any community members. I really appreciate what you've done, and I appreciate how far that you have taken this, and I'm going to make sure I take care of you. So what are you going to win? Well, folks, this is what we're going to do. Indigo Saint has a release of NFTs. There's going to be 4 in this particular series out of a total of 6 for this particular song. In this collection, what I'm going to be doing is giving you access to one of the NFTs. Now, one of these NFTs, and actually I should say all these NFTs, are a little bit different than other people's NFTs, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, you see me over there and my big old beard. Why am I putting that there? Because what I have decided to do is I've added NFT that will be exclusive Underdog Crypto. This will be a research review, a standard review, which is going to be added into this album. I'm going to give you knowledge and I'm going to make that into an NFT, but we're still not done because there's more to this. So folks, what we're going to do is there's a project called Phantasma Soul. Phantasma Soul. I think once you look it up on CoinMarketCap, you will see that that project is around $1.75 to $2 per token, depending on the time frame in which you are reviewing this video. Now, why is that so important? At the time when I first saw Phantasma Soul, it was at 12 cents. Since that time, it went all the way up to the top to almost $4 per token. Well, Underdog Crypto and Indigo Saint have decided to do something that no one else is doing. And let me look you right in the eyes and tell you what I'm going to do. Folks, last year, I received through the 320 videos that I did after hours and days of editing, creating videos, doing the research, I received around $1,300 something in equity. That's from live streams, tweets, everything else. And I told you, folks, I'm not like anybody else. I could have chose to do a Patreon. I could have chose to do some other things. I told you I'm going to have a members only content, but I want to do something that is going to go back to what we saw in that video. How do we get people wealth? So this is what I'm going to do. Underdog Crypto, in collaboration with Indigo Saint, I am going to be donating back to the community every single dime of money I've received from you throughout that whole year. and I'm going to double it 100%. Oh, and then I'm going to double it again another 50%. Underdog Crypto, Indigo saying, I'm going to put out of my personal money over $4,000 worth of my money into each NFT and infuse those NFTs with a base amount of cryptocurrency with Phantasma Soul. What that means is, unlike everybody else who is giving you cryptocurrency NFTs and those you hope are a trend, mine will have a fundamental value, and Indigo Saints will too. If you collect this collection, then you will, if you take the whole collection, have 10 SOL tokens per collection. Those 10 SOL tokens at the time in which I first did this video were valued around $20. That is now suppressed from where it was at the top, which was almost $5 per token. You can use your imagination to understand that by holding these particular NFTs, unlike everyone else's NFTs, if you hold an Underdog Crypto research review, you're going to get paid for holding that NFT. If you buy Indigo Saint album and you hodl that album, the longer you hodl it, then you get yourself cryptocurrency. See, we're going to change the game. If you heard anywhere else, you know they took it from Underdog Crypto and Indigo Saint. We're going to get paid to learn, and we're going to get paid to listen. You're going to share this information with other people. Now, why? Because unlike these pixelated things they call NFTs that some people hope to go up and hope going down, I know that every single crypto project on this particular release will have a monetary value in it, just like a stable coin, only using crypto. As the price of SOL token goes up, so does the value of your NFT. As the price of the song and the value of the work, the NFT of Indigo Saint music go up, so does your NFT. As the music itself gets shared, so does the value of NFT. Tell me who is doing that for you folks. Over $4,000 of my own money is being placed in this. It will be a very limited album. And when I say limited album, it's going to be limited. You may want to collect the album. You may want to buy more than one. You may want to share it. You might want to hodl it. But this is one thing for sure. No one else is doing what we're doing here. So, folks, that is one of the things. So the people that you saw who did participate, who did the community challenge, that is what I'm going to give those individuals who participated. But not every individual will receive that. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. So you will get one NFT for those people who saw their name there. But for those who did all three things, this is what Underdog Crypto is going to do. Let me add this to your plate and show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add something again that no one else is doing, folks. So I'm going to share this with you and we're going to talk about it. Here we go. Every time I get online, folks say, Underdog Crypto, you always talk about your certifications. Well, folks, because I take a lot of time, a lot of money to get where I'm at. Well, I'm also a certified instructor with one of the largest companies with cyber investigation in the world, which is McAfee Institute. So this is what I'm going to do with McAfee Institute here today. This is what I'm going to do. Folks, if you are part of the first list here, the individuals who did all three things, I'm going to be doing a Zoom training with you. And during that Zoom training, you're going to have opportunity to learn from me. I'm going to teach you Crypto Scams 101, or I might teach you open source intelligence. Now, this course is typically for a 2-hour course such as this, runs around $200 for this particular course. You're not going to have to pay a dime. What I want to do is help those individuals obtain the skill sets. Now, these courses, I will be training other individuals. Prices do fluctuate because of the fact of what it's doing and the time it takes. At the end of this course, you will get a certificate of completion, and it will be part of this for you. Again, we're going to monetize your knowledge, monetize your ability to take this knowledge and go outside of just crypto. use it in a way to help leverage your assets and for your future. So I'm still not done, folks. So I'm going to make sure that we're on the same page. If you saw your name in the other video, such as this one or this one, then you will get one of these 4 NFTs from Indigo Same. I highly suggest that you tell other people about it, because once it's gone, it's gone. And I'm not going to just keep throwing it out there, folks. I want to incentivize you to learn. I want to incentivize you. The cryptocurrency video I do will not be repeated on YouTube. It will not be found in other places. It's going to be my intellectual property, but you still have more. Every NFT that you have, you'll be able to resell on the marketplace, and you can sell that and receive a commission for that too. Again, further incentivizing you to have an ecosystem in which you can make money. So folks, that's what I have. I'm going to make sure that we have that stuff taken care of. I really look forward to each and every one of you joining me. I look forward to training you in open source intelligence, training you in forensics. I have a lot in store for you, and it's going to be not just this, folks. I have more to come. I got a lot I haven't even told you about. Now, let's look at a snippet, because on February the 12th of 2022, Indigo Saint releases his song, That Rocket, the NFT cryptocurrency project, one of many songs that he's created. And let's take a look at a little snippet of That Rocket.
That rocket is taking off like a rocket. That rocket is blowing up in my pocket.
That rocket is taking off in my pocket. I'm telling you, folks, I'm excited. I hope that you're excited too. I'm going to play a message for you folks, and then I'm going to go over to you. I'm going to see what you have to say. But I have a message from someone very special. They was going to come on tonight, but there was a conflict. So I'm going to talk to you about this. So check this out, folks.
To being a part of Underdog Crypto, where we talk about crypto advances in this financial world and how it can benefit you. I do look forward to doing it. Again, look for me. Again, my name is Robert D. Jones, the CEO of Big Sarge Entertainment. I'll see you then.
Big Sarge Entertainment. And just in case you missed it in the front, I want to share this with you because it's important. Who is this person? The founder and CEO of Big Sarge Entertainment, Hollywood, California, Robert D. Jones, launched Big Sarge Entertainment in February of 2016 by producing and directing films in Tampa Bay, Florida. He revamped everything in his business and moved to Los Angeles and has worked diligently to make his business be the asset to the entertainment world. He is a U.S. Army permanently disabled and retired war veteran with 24 years of honorable service. Raised in Tennessee, he learned at an early age to strive for greatness. He has a master's in business and a bachelor's in technical management. Robert is very dedicated to the art of acting and accredits his work to the ethic and driven and mentality to his structured upbringing and honorable military service. And I wanted to share that with you folks because, again, there's so much connectivity that I want to do. I want to collaborate people. I want to bring you together. This is a wealth war. We've talked about that a lot, and this is something we must participate in. I may not have all the subscribers in the world, but what I do have is truth and facts. Right now, we're in a situation where we will pay for the lie and we look away from the truth. Well, I want you to get paid for the knowledge and get your labor taken care of. Give that knowledge, make it worth something. That's the problem. We treat education and knowledge as if it has no value, and instead we listen to celebrityism. So I'm bringing in him as well, and he's going to talk about entertainment. He's going to talk about how the world is changing from his perspective in business, and we're going to bring him in, and we're going to do some collaborations all the way to Hollywood, California. Now, folks, that's what I have for you today. Remember, if you didn't see your name, let me put it up one more time. The winners of the Legacy Challenge, here you go. If you did all three during the time frame, which I asked you to, which was October the 26th to November the 26th of 2021, and you did all three things, we'll just leave a comment in the video and I will find out. We will touch base. I will leave a comment back to you and we're going to work it out. Those superior community support, these are the individuals I have. If you see your name here or you know this person, make sure you reach out so they're getting an NFT. And that NFT is going to have some value to blow up their bank account. Here's the second list. And last but not least, folks, don't forget, on February the 1st, 2022, you see these three gentlemen from the Crypto Intelligence Committee, 3 of the 5, Metaverse with a side of NFT on Black Rue's channel. Black Rue Investing, the professor, and yours truly, Underdog Crypto. So make sure you tune in. Do not miss it, folks. Do not miss that conversation. It's going to be great, and I have more to come. Folks, I told you this much of what I know. Tonight, I've announced I'm going to be giving you over $4,000. Everyone has an opportunity to get that. You have to go out there. You have to make sure you participate. Make sure you go to Ghost Market. Make sure that you're ready, because when I release this song and Indigo Saint releases that first album, in less than 24 hours, we're going to do a limited release of that. And you have an opportunity to collect. Remember, each and every album will have infused soul tokens in each and every NFT. And if you buy the whole album, then you're going to have a base amount. These other NFTs, most of them, you have to hope that they go up. At least this one, you start off with a foundation infusion of soul tokens. Check out Soul, but I'm going to be talking about that soon. Now, folks, that's all I got for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed this announcement. I'm going to go over to the community. If you're watching this, that's the end of the announcement. So now I'm just going to kick it with the community for a moment. So please feel free to subscribe, share, and get this information. Get your family involved. Make sure that you don't miss out. There is no excuses now. You're getting paid to learn and getting paid to listen. There's no excuses anymore, folks. I took the excuses away from you. So let me look with the community. Let's see what you have to say. Thank you for being here. I'm going to shout out to folks who came here tonight. And I have more coming, folks. I got more coming. We got so much happening. Just Underdog Crypto has had to constantly keep moving. I haven't forgot about my content creators in the CIC. I hadn't forgot about those content creators who have been doing the work, like Shook Focus is here. If you don't know who Shook Focus Digital is, then make sure you hashtag and look for them. And there's other folks who are in this community. We're doing great things, folks. 4Gs in your pocket, just like that, folks. 0 collected in 2021. I'm giving it all back to the community. Who's doing that, folks? So let's go ahead and get to you, folks. Thank you for being here today. I'm going to see what questions you have. Let me go ahead and shout out. D-Fact, thank you very much. The man himself, Shook Focus, thank you for letting me know you can hear me loud and clear. And Sounds for Soul by Designs by Purpose. I saw your message earlier. Make sure you leave a comment after this video is over with. If you did all parts of the challenge, just simply let me know. I'm going to verify everything with you, and then we're going to square it away. I got Phantom Beat. He was one of the winners tonight. Thank you very much, Phantom Beat. LS84, another winner tonight. Greg Hale, thank you very much for being here. And I do notice how much you come to each and every one of these platforms, live streams. I haven't forgotten you. And let's keep going. We have more down here. I'm looking at Phantom Beat and Kristen Lambert. You are very welcome. One of the most wonderful people I know in the community, the Underdog community, is Kristen Lambert. She is one of the moderators, and she is also very active on several platforms. I don't know how she does it, but I appreciate you, Kristen. Thank you very much for being here. Moose Ali. This is a day one, folks. Moose Ali was one of the first people who found my platform when I had less than 10 people on the platform. It fluctuates. Sometimes I say it's less than 14. Sometimes I say it's less than 7. All I know is that Moose Ali's been here with me since the beginning. I'm so thankful for you, Moose. I think you're a great person, great individual. Show support for community always there to help. He's also a moderator, and I appreciate you being there. Moose is a staunch defender of the underdog community, and I appreciate every moment that you're here. Thank you, Moose, for the last year that you've been here. And let's see what else we have here. We have Loretta Moreau. Thank you very much for being here, Ms. Moreau. I appreciate it so much. A great person, and I just appreciate you being here, and congratulations on your win. Now, folks, just so you know, Indigo Saint has a list too. So if you watch this and you're part of the Indigo Saint community, he hasn't forgot you too. He has a list too, and we have two different lists. This is the list I have, and I look forward to hearing from everyone. Congratulations for those who have participated. Do not stop, folks. Do not stop. Make sure you share the word about what I am doing here with Indigo Saint. Share the word. Everyone else you're paying to learn, and a lot of these things, that doesn't mean you're learning great information. I am paying you and giving back, and this is how we're going to do it. You're going to keep these, hodl my information, hodl those music, collect them all, and you can sit back. Do you have any tokens that are worth $2 per token? I know I didn't have any until I started buying these particular tokens. So, folks, this is something that you push away. Share with somebody. Don't get them Nike shoes. Give them a set of music. Get them this knowledge. Pay them. They will thank you later. And soon, maybe that album that you collected, maybe it's going to be worth more than their car. That's how I look at this cryptocurrency, folks. Be here early. Don't wait. I think we're going to release 250 of the album, 250 copies of the album, and then we will release some of the individual singles. There'll be a total amount, and I believe, and don't quote me, I believe a total amount of albums of 250, 100 of each individual NFT art for the three pieces that you see here. And let me pull it up. You can't see it all because I'm hiding it from you on purpose. Did I show you? Okay, I think I've taken it down already, folks. So you saw it earlier. So it's going to be very limited. New NFTs. So you remember you have four things. Just make sure you understand. Most time NFTs is just an image. This is the artwork you're getting, the musical composition. You're also getting the actual information from me, the NFT or the research review that I'm providing only in that form. And then as you can also have an ability to resell that if you choose in the marketplace, and you will receive your money from that too. So you can sell it for more money. You can sell it for what you want to, and you can, I don't know how I forgot that. And you're receiving soul tokens inside of that as well. So those already have a value to them. And most times you're going to hodl those things. But if you choose to burn your copy, just like any cryptocurrency, you will reduce the amount of supply and you'll have access to that soul token. So when those tokens go up from where their current price are, then you'll make more money. I'll put it like this. They've already went up about 75 cents since the time that I first looked into this piece. So they're already going up. Go check out Soul, S-O-U-L. Go check out the history. But I'm going to give you all that in a future video. I think once you see what it's done in the last year and what they're getting into, you're probably going to want to hold these albums. Trust me, you're going to want to hold these albums. All right. And so, my videos too. So that's all I got, folks. And if there's no questions, thank you very much, Ms. Loretta. Thank you very much. And if you don't have anything else, folks, I'm going to be out of here. And I appreciate everyone being here. Until next time, this has been your boy, Underdog Crypto.
Yo, underdog crypto. Flipping my bank account. So flip the bag, made it flip.